Today we are changing out the bearings on my Ridetech suspension. The one thing they don't want you to know about is the bearings. They swapped them out and they're having a significant failure rate. We just did the passenger side. We're going to start on the driver's side. My 2024 with a 3.5 Ridetech suspension. When removing the rear, you're going to need an 18 millimeter and a 15 millimeter. You need the 15 on the front, 18 in the back. Everything should come right off. Alright, once you got it out, take the old eyes out. There's a little snap ring in there. Do that, you're going to want to take yourself a 17 millimeter socket and a 7/8 socket. Put it on the vise. Press the bearing out. Make sure it's centered. Get it out, it gets flush. Take a mallet, give it a little smack, bearing comes right out. You can see where it failed, all the felt coming out of it. Old style. Ridetech's gonna send you the kit with this part number 122995520. Comes with all new spacers and bearings. New bearing, old bearing. New spacers come with the O-ring to seal it. These are the ones I took out of the front, making all the squeaking noise. You can see how fucked up they are. New ones are a lot nicer quality. Do that to the front, do the same thing to the back. Until it max out, that's done. Loosen it back up. Means it's flush. Go ahead and hit it out. Just like that. Now what you're going to want to do is take a little emery cloth, clean it up. Trash. New kit comes with new locker rings. I do believe they're called caterpillar rings. I learned that today. Insert one on each side. you get one in, add a little lube. Now, with the keeper facing down, put the new bearing on top. Now we press it in. You want to make sure your bearing goes in straight. You can see it at an angle at the bottom. Let's loosen up. See at the angle a little bit. Alright, go ahead. Oh, what you got? Alright, go ahead. Alright, there it goes. You see it start moving. Once it hits that keeper ring, you'll feel it get tight, loosen up. Make sure that it's on that ring. We still got a little bit more to go. Put it back on, retighten. There it goes, that looks like it. Touching the ring. Get your second. Once you get the ring in place, it comes with two different size spacers, small ones and big ones. Small ones are for the front of the truck, big ones are for the back. So what you want to do is you grab two big ones and two O-rings, put the O-ring in, slide the big one right over, same thing for the other side. Go ahead. Alright, 10-4. Now that you got it in, it's a much nicer setup. You got the rubber to seal it. Now repeat the same process on the front side. Now we got the front coilover out. You're gonna want to take out that lock ring. Back side. When you're working on the front of the truck, you're going to need a T45 wrench. You're going to need a 21 millimeter socket to take off this upper tie rod. Shoot. Once you take off the upper tie rod, you can use a jack stand to move it up and down. You're going to be using I do believe it's a 19 millimeter to take off the upper bolt and the lower bolt, get your coilover out. So once you take off the tie rod and the upper and lower, coilover just comes out. That's it. You don't need to take off anything else. I know some people like to take this off the upper ball joint, but you don't need to do any of that. Alright, after our third time pressing out a bearing, we ended up using a 1 1/16 backup. We put that behind it, and it gave it enough room to where you don't have to hammer it out. You just use the 17 millimeter on a vise, and it pushes it all the way straight through. Once you got it fairly smooth, fairly cleaned out, you don't want to hit it with too much emery cloth to take off too much of the surface. We're using this shit right here. It works pretty fucking good for everything. Here we go. Spray. Lube her up, lube her up. Nice and lubed up. Flip this around. set them in there. Alright, go to the next one. Set it in there. Go ahead and press them in. Shake it. Still got a little bit left to push.
Big on, man. Yeah, go ahead, JC. I think you're small. Oh, my bad.
Alright, sounds good.
Alright.
Go ahead and put the last lock ring on. Get your little bit. Alright, and I just want to reiterate. You got two different sizes. Make sure you use the smaller ones on the front coilovers. Put your gasket in. And that's it. We repeat the same thing for the back one. Alright. We've got the top bolt in and the bottom bolt in. We're using the jack to get everything lined up. Alright, let's go ahead and go up with it, Ricky. About an inch more. Alright. Alright. Now that we've got that in place, we're gonna make sure you use a 15/16. Oh no, it was a 13/16 unless you have a 21mm wrench. We don't have one, so we're making do with what we got. On there. Alright, once you got it tight, we'll come back and torque it to spec. Same thing with these. This one looks like it's a 19. Go ahead and hit it with the socket. It up. Don't tighten it too much. We're gonna have to torque it down later. The important part is always making sure it's at the right torque spec. If not, you will get squeaking. Alright, once you double check you've got everything tight, you go ahead and let the jack down. We're gonna hit everything with the torque wrench, put the wheel back on, and give it a test drive. So after everything's said and done, taking everything apart, if you look, these are from the front two bottom coilovers. These bearings right here. Pretty sure this is what was causing all the squeaking. You can see all the play it has in it. These are fucked. Let's hope the new design looks a lot better. Let's hope that it handles the weight of the truck better.